Hello and welcome back to Warsim, lands of Aslona, Alsona. I'll never get it right. I'll never get it right. Aslona. There it is. That's the correct one. Oh, sorry about that. So how are you doing? We're gonna play some Warsim. I am starting to get a grasp of how this game works. In a lot of ways, it doesn't on purpose, and what I mean by that is it's not necessarily. I would say that this is not necessarily a game that you're meant to play to win, but it's kind of like Dwarf Fortress in that the way that things progress are interesting, regardless of how well you're doing. And losing is fun. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I like that, and it's a bit more approachable and accessible than some Dwarf Fortress, for instance. I will eventually play Dwarf Fortress, but for now, Warsim, the realm of Aslona. So anyway, we're gonna visit some visitors. I guess we're gonna talk to some visitors before we get into the meat and potatoes of the game. You are visited by a hunter who claims one of your soldiers farted on his crops. He demands compensation for his smelly wheat. Really? I don't know. 29 gold is a lot. I'm pretty sure people have come in with demands for compensation or reparations due to violence and death. And this person's like, oh, my crops are smelly. I don't know about this one. No. The hunter says, thank you for your time before leaving. You are visited by a mad person who says, it is brave or foolish to dare a baron to kill me? Then he looks at you somewhat nervously. Foolish, kill him. I admire the foolishness. You may go free. Mad person says, is it brave or foolish to dare a baron to kill me? I admire the foolishness. You may go free. The man says, how rude, and storms out. I feel like I was supposed to kill him. You are visited by a man who wishes you to free his uncle, who is currently one of your slaves. That's impossible. I freed all the slaves. Free the slave. You order the slave to be freed right away. The man smiles at you and then nods and leaves. I thought I freed all of the slaves. Let's go and check that out for a moment. Where do we do that? Change laws of the land. Social policies, I think it is. Look at freeing slaves. Free some slaves. 28 slaves. 5 new peasants. There we go. All of the slaves are free. And we go back to our throne room, and then many of the visitors are gone because we already freed their dads and uncles and such. You are visited by a traveling bard. He asks to play a song for you on his lute for a price of 140 gold. I am a beginner. I shall play you a great and lengthy song. No. No. That's fine. A shady man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost you 10 coins per play. He says, heads I win, tails you lose. Winner gets both bets. I don't like that. Look, we're going to play a couple games, and if he wins every time, then to the dungeons. Look at that. To the dungeons with you, you knave. I don't know if that's a good word for him, but Shady Man sighs and says, okay then, take me. And as he is carried out of the throne room. Don't try and cheat a cheater, okay? That's just not how it works. You are visited by a farmer who says a dispute, it needs to be settled. His neighbor kicked his dog. Oh no. And he is very distressed. Have the neighbor kicked by a guard with strong metal boots and warn him that if he touches the dog again, he will be jailed. Done. Rumors of your wisdom is spread. The farmer bows to you with a grin on his face and then leaves. So we're already done with visitors. I will do a little bit of gambling. I understand this part of the game isn't going to be very interesting for very long. That's right, our freaking goblin died. Umarus the War Singer. Grand Champion Statistics. Strength 169. Titles. I became a mercenary following a troubled relationship. My heart was broken, and I didn't care where the world took me. And this time I learned a new kind of pain. I fought in 3 wars, was a prisoner, and later led a prisoner revolt. I led a small naval fleet and assisted my commanders in defeating our enemies once and for all. Since then, I have taken to less warlike pursuits. I like to bake. Their backstory? No, that was their backstory. I meant to check out their titles. No titles won. I do feel pretty good about this fight, so I would like to bet on it. Old Urzar Heavy Step. They only have 1 win. I'll bet. I'm gonna bet 600 gold. I know it's a hefty bet, but it will pay out. I feel it. Old Urzar Heavy Step has a lot more health. That doesn't necessarily guarantee a win, but it does help. They've already got less health. Ooh. Old Urzar Heavy Steps gets hit by a fireball blasted by a warlock in the crowd. Urzar Heavy Steps gets a fantastic strike on Umarus the Warsinger. They blocks a hit. Umarus the Warsinger blocks and hits Old Urzar. Stabs deeply into Umarus. Oh no, now it's neck and neck. Now it's not neck and neck. Umarus is getting beaten and getting hit by bottles. Oh, Umarus, come on. Yo, these champion fights suck. Yeah, Umarus died. These are like 50-50 bets. I think that's actually the point. Didn't I anoint Garok? Hire the Grand Champion as one of your personal champions. Here's your request and says he is happy to accept the honor of being one of your personal champions. Do you accept Old Urzar Heavy Step as being one of your champions? Yeah, sure. Bows down and strikes his sword into the ground, agreeing to join your side and to relinquish his title as the Grand Champion of the arena. He then gets up and heads to your court to take up the position of first champion of Dragonhold. We ought to do this once. I don't want to wait for just a good champion. With the departure of the Grand Champion, a warrior is pulled from the arena barracks and declared the new champion of the arena. Their name is Tiberian the Black Pirate, and they vow to be worthy of their new position. Can we bet on a new fight? We can. Walla of the Fort Kuluk? Well, I guess I'll bet on the new champion. Maybe I'll bet 300 gold so I can try and make up for my loss. That doesn't make sense, but I've heard of this strategy for betting that you should bet a small amount, and if you lose, you should bet again, but double your loss, and eventually you will just make back your loss. But I've tried that in various ways, and it hasn't worked out for me. Not with real money, of course. Black Pirate is doing all right. He's doing pretty good, actually. Overkill, nice. Tiberian the Black Pirate actually did well. You win 600 gold from your bet. So I got my money back. Well, no, I didn't get my money back. I got 300 gold back. We'll do a couple of bets. Two-headed Mastermind Bloodling or Wraith Minotaur? Not sure. I'll do Wraith Minotaur. 100 gold. I won't do too much of this. I know it's probably not very interesting, and I'll try and skip along. Wraith Minotaur looks to be a fine bet. It was. I got 150 gold. Holy Tropical Toucan Man Soldier or Blind Wraith Minotaur Champion. Champion every time, I think, and I'll bet 300 gold. Even if they're blind. Yeah, see? It's just a
Overkill.
No! Don't prove me wrong like that. Oh my god. Bandit Minotaur, Afflicted Two-Headed Bloodling Warrior. Well, they're afflicted, but they're a warrior. I don't know. 100 gold on the warrior. Bandit Minotaur, they have exactly the same health.
Extreme overkill.
Wow. The warrior died horribly. Murkish Galanson or Two-Headed Mastermind Bloodling. Well, I think the named one is usually the sure bet. I'll bet 400. I'm bleeding money real bad. in these bets. Well, that at least that paid out. The named ones are usually pretty good. Pacifist Minotaur, Bandit Minotaur. I think we bet on the named one again. I'm gonna bet 1,000. This seems pretty surefire.
Overkill.
Yeah, they killed them in one hit, so I got 500 gold for that. Infamous Bandit Minotaur Champion or Soldier. Oof. That's a hard bet. Soldier pretty good, but Infamous and Champion, that's got to be good. I'm going to bet 500 gold on that. Yes. Good bet. Good bet. Last one, Blood Chief or Two-Headed Masked Mine Blood Chief. More descriptions mean better, I think. I'll bet 300 gold. Or I guess I'll bet 200 gold. I pressed the wrong button. This is the last one.
Extreme overkill.
Wow. Okay, well that didn't end up being a good bet, but that's fine. I think we're pretty much leaving with as much money as we came in, which honestly, I'll accept that. Let's do a bit of exploration. I'm going to continue in the Western Land. Skies prove no ally. You wander aimlessly. We still haven't found anything, basically. Proves no help as you want. Wow, the Western sucks. It seems like the Northern Land is the only one that has, like, a map. Maybe that's just my perception. Yeah, I think that's my perception because, like, we haven't really discovered anything in any of the other lands yet. Filled with forts and places of violence such as the Brawler's Pit and the Thick Blood Tavern. Let's check out the black market, and I'm going to go to the Dock Row and the East Company. I'm going to check out a little bit more. I want to chip away at some of these locations while we're here, but I always like to arrange a shipping venture. This is good money. Let's trade Orcish Ale. We have the money to do it. So while we're here, Rare Tomes is still closed. Ruins. Let's check out the Seer of Mines. You approach a quaint blue tent marked with a black eye over an arched moon. This is the tent of the Seer of Mines and Teller of Fortunes. As you enter, you feel uneasy as a strange energy embraces you. Talk to them first before paying them for a read. The shadowy figure refuses to speak to you. I only do readings. I do not waste my breath on conversation. Okay, let's hear it. You hand the seer his pay, and instantly a large stream of smoke fills the tent. The smoke appears to assume the shape of many animals as it glides through the air. The smoke begins to take form, and the seer asks you to interpret it. The smoke takes form and remains still. To be seen, again you are asked, what do you see? Personally, I see a sword. I could see the candle, but I see a sword. The seer says the sword shall fall. That's it? Wow. Visit the sea tub Clarabella. You visit the sea tub Clarabella. You can hear what sounds like sheep coming from within the boat, and atop the deck, Captain Basson Petnium stands valiantly. That's it. Visit the Black Wall. You approach what is known as the Black Wall. To the locals, it was erected by the first black marketeers long ago to commemorate the hero Ed, who is said to have banished evil rattlings from the land with magical stars. Nice. Goblin Heroes. Pay for a tour of the hall. Who are you? What is this place? This is the Hall of Goblin Heroes. The black market commemorates many heroes, but as much as we get looked down upon, there are great heroes of goblin kind that the world should know of. I opened this place with the remainder of my plunder, and now we have a goblin leader. Things are really looking up. Who are you? Oh, wonderful. Oh, whoops, pressed the wrong button. Guess we're getting a tour. This is the episode of Fat Finger Button Pushes. Okruk One Eye, a goblin who is said to have been the straightest shot in the whole tribe. But no matter what he did, his chief still doubted his ability. So Okruk shot an arrow directly in a straight line above his head and waited for it to fall back down and through his own eye. Tragically, after this, he wasn't so good at archery. Orlac Steeljaw was a goblin berserker who had the bottom half of his face cleaved off by an armored knight. When the battle was over, he was found still alive. The war chief had the shamans make him a new jaw from parts of the dead knight's armor. Marak the Helm was a mighty warrior who once bound all the clans of goblinkind into the great goblin horde. The armies were unmatched in size and left the lands in ruin until they were met by an alliance of 2 kingdoms where Marak died in battle. The clans have since been divided. Huka was a goblin warrior tasked with leading a scouting group to a small camp overlooking a large pit believed to be demonic. The party was discovered by a large hulking demon who would have easily slain the party. Huka leapt forward and head-butted the demon into the pit below, but in the process burned half of his face on the demon's fiery skin. Goro Littlehorn was the offspring of a goblin and a bull. Strange but strong, he became a war chief and became famed. Garlaf was a strong and ambitious goblin, and tattooed his face with an arrow for each chief he killed. The arrow was meant to point to where the chief was, heaven. Garlaf became a feared high chief and fought alongside Marak the Helm. Nuno the Tower was a goblin with the ambitions of ruling a human kingdom. He thought that if his realm was taller, he would pass as a human in height. He ended up falling to the blade of Garlaf. Sugo was a ferocious fighter and was underestimated due to his looks. He was said to be the offspring of a fair elven maiden and her goblin servant, though this is uncertain. Ukro, the Sea Lord, was a goblin slave who was made to work below deck. Ukro incited a revolt in a moment of weakness, while the ship he was on was being boarded by pirates. He and his fellow slaves broke free, pillaged the armory, and began to kill their captors. With the captors dead, the crew of pirates who had raided the ship agreed to split the plunder with Ukro. Ukro and his crew inspired other goblin slaves to revolt, and after several raids of slavers' outposts, Ukro and his fleet of stolen ships and liberated slaves reigned terror on the seas. Marius the Scribe was a famous goblin who traveled the lands writing books, defying human expectation of us being a bunch of dumb greenheads. He was killed and tortured while in South, in a place even some of the bravest men would not dare to tread, a true hero of the goblin race. Dilkar. I'm pretty sure, have I not met Dilkar, or at least heard of him before? The goblin is the current king and overlord, that makes sense, of the black market, and he has achieved more than most thought he could. A brutal leader, he is cruel, and no doubt fought his way tooth and nail to his position. I am glad a goblin has been made king, but it is hard to support such barbarism. Still, we shall see how things go. And thus concludes the tour. Come back anytime you want a refresher. Very nice. Let's visit the hat maker's shop. Speak to the hat maker. You approach the hat maker, a man named Periwinkle. Or Periwinkle? He asks how he can assist you. Who are you? I am Periwinkle. Always liked making hats, so I made a living out of it. How do you make these hats? Well, I have piles and piles of slashes, dots, hashes, and underscores. Oh, God. Very funny. That's very funny. I put them together in different ways and see which makes the best hat outlines. You should try it sometime. Is there a demand for these hats? I get a few sales per day, but I get by. I noticed there's something I could, a law I could pass that everyone has to make their own hat or wear their own hats. Make your own hat. Welcome to the make your own hat. Draw what it will look like. Above is an example hat. You will have a blank canvas and will draw each layer you want on your hat. Warning, due to the way the game loads and saves, do not use full stops, periods in your hat image. Add a layer to your hat. Draw the top of the hat. There it is. Add a layer to your hat. Okay. Let's do like that and that. Nope. Okay, it's looking pretty bad already. Add a layer to your hat. Well, I don't know if I can go sideways. You gotta plan ahead here. Oh, oops. Well, my hat's looking real stupid now. Let's add another layer to the hat. No, I bunged it up again. I keep pressing wrong buttons today, man. Okay. This is the button I want to press. That's the one. Okay. Our hat has a hole in it. Add a layer to your hat. Let's add. I'm supposed to be an artist. Remember that. There's our hat. Add one more layer. I'm gonna add another layer. There it is, and then one more layer. There. Finish your hat. Test your hat on a random head. Perfect. Finish your hat. Oh, I kind of want to try again, but no. Visit the watchtower. You approach the Docro watchtower. It is currently occupied by a bunch of 50 bandits who are here to keep relative order in the docks. The tower has been adorned with goblin spikes along its top at the request of the currently leader of the market, Dilkar the Goblin. Abandoned building. Pretty sure I visited this. It's nothing more than an abandoned house. Who knows who lived there? It smells terrible. You don't stick around for long. Mag's Soup Kitchen. You visit a place known as Mag's Soup Kitchen, a favorite of local dock workers and sailors. Enter the building. You enter the building and immediately you're met with a smell that turns your stomach. A large and ugly lady is stirring a pot while several unlucky patrons fill their bowls with the slop and begin eating. Speak to Mag. You approach the woman known as Mag and quickly notice the worst smell is not the food, but her. She has a dirty white hat slapped on top of her. Greasy curly hair. Her face is lumpy and covered in warts, and you cannot tell where her chin ends and her neck begins. She looks blankly at you and speaks, "What do you want?" Who are you? Mag, she barks at you. What is this place? Mag's Kitchen, she barks at you. This food looks tasty. Don't try and flatter me or I'll spit at you, she barks at you. This food looks disgusting. Are you trying to flirt with me, huh? Good. Very good. Look at the food on offer. You approach the counter and see a few things on offer. Rat hide and dustweed broth, bloody rag soup, mystery mash. Well, we got to try the mystery mash. You can't tell what's in the mystery mash, but it appears to be moving, and at one point you could swear the mash even identifies itself as Fred. Oof. That's that. That's the local food sampled. Visit the abandoned row of houses. I'm pretty sure that's it for the dock row. We know pretty much everything about the dock row now. So I'm done for this location. I think the next time I'm going to visit the north, or I'm going to explore the north a bit more, since there seems to be more places there going on. I guess I've just been very unlucky with the Western Land. We do know of a place in it. We know of the Monfort mine. But it doesn't seem to give us a map for it, so I don't know. Let's do some diplomacy. We have a bit of money to play with. I think I'm done with the independent territories. I think I've done much of what I can do. Maybe we can arrange peace. Faction relation -8. The diplomatic action with the tribal council of Kakaroon is not possible due to their unintelligence and savage nature. He confirms they dislike us and see us as the enemy. Okay. Troop tree. They've got a lot of troops. Wraith Minotaur Warlord. Oh, that's how many of that they have. They're made up of Wraith Minotaurs. Compare these units to your own troop tree. They have a lot more. But it's good to know we can compare these. We have a bit better like transparent information there, so that helps to know like maybe who we can attack. That's something I've been not doing very good at. Have we already done stuff with Max Domain and trade agreement? No, we want to we want that agreement to stay. Alliance. Yeah, that's right. They want me to burn 100 slaves. I don't want to do that. Unique locations. Trade post is a source of good additional trade wealth for the Max domain and is visited by caravans and passing merchants. Nacht Cave is a lone and quiet little hovel that provides Max domain with one two-headed mastermind bloodling per year. I wonder if we can have some stuff like that. Then they have a slaver post. Leader information. We'll just leave that for now. Royal Voivodeship of Mrog. Independent. Are we... Yeah, we don't have a trade agreement with them yet. Need at least 10 relation with them. Can we send them a gift? Send a gift of 902 gold. Refuses our gift. Okay. Alliance. Need at least 30 relation to do that. How do we gain favor with the voivodeship of Mrog? They have quite a bit of wealth and land. We could hire some of their troops. We can't give them like gold apparently. Kind of wouldn't mind honestly if I could give them all of an extravagant gift. Maybe that's what it would take. Let's just see. You cannot afford to send the gift. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll come back to that. I know I said that before probably, but we'll come back to that. And in Dark Kingdom, what's going on with that? We actually have some relation with them. Your head diplomat, Old Crow, tells you the diplomatic action with the Dark Kingdom is not possible due to their unintelligent and savage nature. He confirms, however, that they do seem to tolerate us. We can see their troop tree. They have quite a lot of units. They have a lot more units than we do. Our battle score isn't terrible, but it's pretty bad. We need to build that up a bit. And then the Holy Tropical Toucan folk we're doing really nice with. We can send them a small gift. Just to, we have maintained some relation. We got +5 relation with them. I think that's good. We already have an alliance with them, right? I guess we didn't have an alliance with them. They gave us a gold of 1,500 gold. A gift of 1,500 gold. That's amazing. Did we not have I thought we had a alliance with them, so that's weird. Allied. Okay, interesting. So let's end that there. Let's go to Bandit Horde. Faction relation -16. You cannot afford the 800,000 gold to bribe them to disband. Offer peace. Send a soldier as an emissary. The emissary carries your request for peace and is met by the bandit ruler Fëanor, who says, "You can have peace if you're willing to pay." 17,000 gold. I would actually pay that. Each of my men 10 gold and I'll call them off. No more raids on your precious land. That's actually very decent of them, but I can't afford that right now. What about the rebels? Our relation with them is really bad. 112,000 to pay them to stop raiding me. View their troop tree. 100 battle score, 175. Yeah, that's pretty good. So is there anyone else we can do some diplomacy with? I guess the Goblin Kingdom of Kroot. We did get some relation with them since we did a Goblin celebration. But it's not good. Diplomatic action with Kroot is not possible as they are too savage. We need a Goblin diplomat. I wonder if that's possible. Let's talk to Mirwin the Goblin Slaver. 0 to 100 relation with Mirwin the Goblin Slaver, no relation. Mirwin the Goblin Slaver's total goblins 375. Speak to them. Why are you a slaver? We are bigger and stronger than them. You don't think we would be in cages if those green rats were bigger? Welcome to life. Okay. Have them executed about them. I was gonna buy some slaves and just free them. Maybe that would have gained us some favor. Berserk and affordable. Goblins are berserkers instead of regular tribals and cost 1 gold each, but you receive much less tribute. Goblins bought for next relation with Mirren the Goblin Slaver. 0 to 50. So we need to buy 50 goblins to gain favor with them. So how do we buy some goblins? What do goblin slavers think of me in general? You aren't seen as anything other than a potential buyer. Well, then how do I buy? All of my goblins are berserkers and only cost a single gold coin each. Surely the best combination for anyone who wants to build a brutal army on a budget. I mean, I sure would, but I guess maybe I have to do that in the recruit, sell, and disband troops. Let's do hire units. Yeah, hire goblin berserkers from the local goblin slaver. Let's do that. And I'm going to buy 375. I'm going to buy all of them. Plus 7 relation with Mirren the goblin slaver. Fantastic. Hire bandits from your prison. That seems like a bad idea. Honestly, goblins seem like a bad idea. Right now, they outnumber us. Hire peasants. We need more knights. Well, let's see what we can, what kind of diplomacy we can do now with Mirwin. 7 relation with Mirren the Goblin Slaver, indifferent. Can have them executed. I don't want to do that. We should do some stuff with the bandit raiders. Bridge dead raiders. You need 27,000 gold to bribe them to stop raiding you. Risk losing your diplomat if you try and make peace. Yeah, that's why I haven't done that yet. It's only 11,000 gold to bribe the, was it Azure Roses? And then the Stoneheart Serpent, 12,000 gold. Yearning Seagull Wolves, 24,000. So we can like look at their troop tree. Let's check out Thieving Millipede troop tree. 75 battle score, 125 battle score, 135 battle score. Even if my goblins were only like 1 battle score each, which I doubt they are, it wouldn't be a bad idea to raid something. Could hire a mercenary company and take something over. Kingdom upgrades. What can we do here? Productivity buildings. Dirt roads. Extra productivity, caravans, tax, harvest, visitors. Better mining tools. Well, we don't have a mine yet. That's kind of something I want. Tribute collection stands. Plus 10% tribute from tributary locations. We can do that. I don't think I want to do that yet. Military buildings. Militia old weapon stash. Yeah, let's make some improvements. 10 plus 10 battle score per unit. Militia recruitment signs. More recruits each turn. 6 recruitment signs. This will help, but I also think we should just like hire some units, I guess. That was that recruitment? Oh, Goblin Hut. Nobility post. 1 in 20 chance of recruiting a knight each turn. Let's do that. Let's do a large nobility post. And let's also do a Goblin Hut. So we could have Goblin Huts. So that's pretty good. And then there's arena buildings. Grand Champion's quarters. We can't do anything like that yet. Income buildings. We could have a advanced trading post. I would like to have that. And it's not too expensive. It's 10,000. Honestly, I'm thinking since the bank pays out so little, let's pull some of our money out of the bank. Withdraw. Yeah, let's withdraw all. This is paying us so little. Kingdom upgrades. Income buildings. Advanced trading post. 50% more trade caravan income. This will pay out, I think, in the end. Tribute collection stands. Sure, you know what? Why not? 10% bonus to all tributes from mines, villages, other locations paying tribute. So we still have some money left, although I'm sure spending all of it is not a good idea, so I'll save what little I have left. Explore the realm. I kind of want to check out the mine one more time, see what their business is. They have 65 men again. I'm pretty sure, I thought I had attacked them down from 65. Mine guards. Well, we'll save this for later. Again, do some diplomacy. I just want to check out the bandits one more time. I was going to look at their troop tree. Yeah, that's pretty good. 3 troop tree. Not as good. It's actually lesser, but you know, compared to us, they could thwomp us for sure. Azure roses. View their troop tree. Yeah. We need to have a battle score of at least like 300 before we can take on anything. Yeah, at least 300. Okay, so we can't really take on anything right now. I'm going to end the current year. We might have time for another one. I don't want to attack anyone. Let's look through the advanced report. You receive 300 gold from rent, 2,200 from general taxes. You receive 200 gold in tributes. I'm not seeing anything for that that shipment I did. Trade caravans from the Holy Tropical Toucan Folks Domain earns you 800 gold, which is nice. Max Domain earns you 16 gold. That's not bad either. So I think I lost some money from that shipment I did. Your treasury is increased by 1,200 gold. And that's not great, to be honest. Move on. I guess I should... I have 472 men. Let's look at manage staff and champions. I want to talk to my militia. I guess I could talk to my champion. That's a new thing. Ask about old Urzar. Ask about their past. I think I already did that. My mom and pa were turned into toads by a witch. I found her and cut her bloody head off. I then went on to fight in the arena, winning 1 fights before coming into your service. And their stats, they have 98 champions stats. Moderately strong. Nice. Maybe I lost a day because this is years remaining 97. I thought I saved the last time I played, but this feels like I lost a day. Which is unfortunate. Years remaining 97. I thought I did 2 days. I did 3 and 4. So this is years 3 and 4 again. I swear to God, I saved because I fired the game master, and I'm gonna fire them again. So that's unfortunate. I feel like I've lost progress. Dang. Okay. Well, honestly, that's not terrible because I made some major mistakes as well. So I guess it makes sense then why I had to make peace or make a truce again with the Toucan Empire. Trade and diplomacy. Request financial aid. Send a gift of gold. Let's do that. 1/100th of their total gold. Sure. +3 relation with him. Nice. You are not powerful enough to attempt vassalization. Maybe, eventually. Max domain. We have trade and diplomacy with them. Higher, we can't do alliance yet, right? Because they want me to kill a bunch of slaves. You have no slaves. Maybe we could find some slaves. I know this is awful, but, you know. I don't know. I don't know about that. It's, where is Mirwin's at? They have 15 goblins. So technically I have a bunch of goblin slaves. Those should count, right? These are terrible questions. Let's visit our throne room. At least we had different visitors. You're visited by a craftsman who claims one of your soldiers chopped down his apple tree and made off with the contents. Pay him. You're visited by a jester's son who says, "Hello, Baron. I've come to read you a joke on behalf of my father, who's too sick to come. He says he wishes his material to make you laugh before he dies. Listen to the joke. How do you confuse a dwarf? Give him 2 axes and tell him to take his pick." That was a good joke. Jester's son smiles and says, "Thank you, great one. I heard rumors of your power and grace, and I see they are only slightly exaggerated." Wow. To the dungeon. You are visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice. Don't pee against the wind. I've heard this advice. You, tell me another. Claims he has no more advice to share. Guard brings forward a man who is accused of funding the rebels. Explain yourself. I cannot lie. I am a rebel. I plotted to kill you. Do what you will. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. Your guard informs you his guilt is written on his face. To the dungeons with him. It is believed the man was guilty. +1 opinion. I kind of should have had him executed, but I wouldn't mind gaining favor with the rebels, if that's even possible. You are visited by a dirty farmer who wants to join your army. Allow him. Sure. Yeah! Shady man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost you 10 coins per play. You can call heads or tails. The coin is flipped, and if you are correct, you win double your bet. Call heads. Call heads. Call heads. Call tails. Call tails. I won once. Force him to give you all your money. Leaves sobbing. Rumors of your robbery spread. +90 gold. Not worth it. You're visited by a traveling bard. He asks you to show you the old clicking way. I'm a beginner. I shall play you a lengthy song. Listen to the song. Total relation is 7. I'm a beginner. This is very good. The clicker looks to you for your reaction. The liquor. That was a great performance. Pay him a bonus of 50 gold. Yeah. +1 relation. I was hoping for extra relation for paying him. Let him leave your court. You're visited by a bald man who claims one of your soldiers killed his favorite chicken. Ordmal. Nothing will bring him back, but reparations are due. Sure. Extra public opinion. You're visited by a dirty man who seeks 20 gold from you to place a bet on a fight in the arena. Sure. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of starting a cult and then killing all the members and stealing their gold. Ask him to explain himself. I'd rather not answer that question. What about the guards? I am certain with all my mind that this man is guilty. I'm going to execute him. -1 general bandit level in the realm. Hey, listen. If you're a bandit and you hear that this guy started a cult and then had all the members of the cult killed, are you really going to blame me for killing him? That was my first execution. Traveling game master visits your court and invites you to play a popular tavern game called Sudden Death. He says The game costs 20 per play, and the prize is double your 20 gold. He says he plays Western rules. Sure. You go first. I don't like going first. You roll the die. Die 1 lands on 2. Die. I got no 6s. You did not get a 6 in your room. Roll. You lose. Is that how we play? Die 5 lands on 6 and is removed from play. The game is currently in round 2. There are 7 dice remaining. It is currently the game master's turn. He got 1 6. Roll the dice. I got 2 6s. I see. So if you don't roll a 6, you lose. I only have two dice remaining. I did get one. He didn't get a 6. He lost. Plus 40 gold. I like this game. Hire the game master. This is a better game master. He will work for 13 gold and tells you his skill level as a game master is 26. Yep, I like that. There's no one else to talk to. Now, this champion bet has been very bad to me lately. Tiberian the Black Pirate is the current grand champion of Dragonhold. It's very difficult to tell who is going to win. I'm just going to watch this one, honestly. Sir Mathar the Warg Slayer. I might have bet on them. But I might have been wrong to do so. I would have been right. Shucks. Sir Mathar the Warg Slayer is the new champion. Okay, let's bet on a couple fights. We got to do this every time, I think. Blood Chief or Warlord? I think Warlord. I'm only 100 gold certain, though. Two-headed masked mind Blood Chief walks away for a moment and holds his stomach, then lets out a fart. Many in the crowd laugh hysterically.
Overkill.
Yeah. Good bet. Good bet. Blessed Peasant or Wraith Minotaur? Wraith Minotaur? I don't know. Wraith Minotaur, 50 gold. Nah, 100 gold. There's no point in doing anything less than that. Blessed Peasant looks to be dying. Yeah, extreme overkill. Nice. Holy Tropical Toucan Man or Wraith Minotaur? I think I like the Holy Tropical Toucan Man. I'm going to bet 200 on this. No! Oh, that sucks. I lost 200 gold. Bandit or Champion? Champion for sure, and I'm going to bet 1,500 gold.
Overkill.
Easy win. Easy win. You watched the fight and managed to get by the gate without paying. No one seems to notice. Interesting. Pacifist Goblin Warlord or two-headed masked. I think Pacifist is always going to be a bad bet. I'll bet 200 on this one. Closes his eyes and sighs. Warlord almost goes to swing but stops himself. Pacifist is dead. As the pacifist stands idle, an angry crowd member leaps forward and stabs Pacifist Goblin Warlord in the head. He then turns to the crowd and says, "What? Someone had to do something," before running off. Amazing. This is good money if I'm like a little bit smart about this. Heroic Holy Tropical Toucan Man Champion or Cursed Bandit Warlord? I think Champion. That's an easy bet. I'm gonna bet 1,000 gold on that. Oh yeah, easy bet. 1,500 gold win. Getting good at this. Mutilated Wraith Minotaur or Holy Tropical Toucan Man Champion? Easy bet. 1,000 gold. Easy bet. Easy bet. We're winning a lot of money here. Goblin Berserker or Champion? Champion for sure. 1,000 gold. Easy bet. I gotta stop this. This is probably really awful. For entertainment purposes, I understand this is not great. There are 2 fights scheduled for this arena this year. Now we're gonna leave. I gotta do something else before the episode ends. Let's check out some more Northern Lands. Brawler's Pit. That's a place of like pretty of high significance, I thought. Patron of the pit. Speak to the pit owner. Watch pit champion fight. Speak to the current pit champion. Sir Clidwin, the Scarred Warlord, the current champion of the pit. Are you lucky? I have my moments. Tell me your stats. Battle score 106, health 204, wins 6. Show me your trophies. Champion shows you his trophies. 1 Iron Bowl trophy, the 2 Pit trophy. This trophy was awarded for winning 5 fights in the pit. The Iron Pit trophy, 6. This trophy was awarded for beating a black market fighter's pit champion in the Battle of 2 Pits. This seems great. This seems like a sure bet. I want. Oh, can we not? I want to bet on a fight. Fight is on. Uthvorn, the Scarred Warlord, versus Nokrad, the Rough Bandit. Warlord, I think. How much? Well, this is a whole different ball game. They're just punching each other. Easy win, though. 200 gold. I seem to get double my money there. Watch the champion fight. I guess we don't get to bet on the champion fight. It's time once again for the current Brawl Pit champion, Sir Clidwin, the Scarred Warlord, to defend his title against the challenger. The challenger is Dunark, the Unlucky Fighter. Easy. Looks like Sir Clidwin is the champion still. Retains his title. Is still one champion of the still the champion of the Brawl Pit. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's do some more exploring. Shallow Rock Mine, Greenskin Mining Company. They have 600 men. Force the mine to give tribute. Speak to the leader of the mine. Scrote. Oh no, what an unfortunate name. The leader of the Greenskin Mining Company approaches you and greets you. He says his mine has 600 miners and warns you not to try anything, as a goblin with a pickaxe is not something to mess with. You don't have 30,000 gold to buy the mine. I wouldn't mind trying to buy the mine. We'll exit for now. We'll come back to that. Wander, but find nothing. Okay, that's us out of exploration. Again, I guess I wouldn't mind trying to do another trade or expedition. Dockrow, East Trading Company, arrange a shipping venture. So I thought I did Orcish Ale and it didn't seem to pay out, so we'll just keep to something simple like goblin jewelry, I guess. Attack the black market. We don't want to do that. We could visit the guild row. Musicians Guild. Watch a performance, play an instrument. Speak to a random guild member. There is no guild master to speak to. We could watch a performance. Listen to a gnome whistler. Sure. Fantastic. Just great. Listen to an orcish grunter. Nice. What is the purpose of gaining favor with the Musicians Guild? I should know. Play an instrument. Play a elven lute. Yeah. Heck yeah, bud. Where's my accolades at? Black Market Herald office. Read issue 62 of Yale, Black Market Herald. Today the port of Dockrow hosts the mighty Mary Elena. Go and see it for yourself. Slum slavers strike again, taking 4 slum folk as slaves. Many families weep. You know, that's a good idea. I should go buy some slaves. Visit the slum. Attempt to hire some scum. Visit the slum pit. No, that's not it. Smoking hut. Bug hunter's hut. Donate gold to the slums. We can do that? They need 25,000. Attempt to hire some scum. 10 gold each. Alright, 70 gold then. There aren't that many scum left. Hold on. Word gets around and you find before you your potential hirings. A total of 7 men available for 10 gold each. Enter the number of troops you wish to hire. 7. Alright, let's leave. There's a fighter's district. Fighter's pit. Visit the swordsman's champion. Ruins, blah, blah, blah. Let's check out the champion. Look at some swords. There's a sword. Look at another sword. There's another sword. That's a really bad sword right there. It's also a bad sword. That's just the Buster sword. That's a reverse Buster sword. That's a broken bastard sword. That's a reverse mirrored bastard sword. That's a short sword. That's a shorter sword. That's the shortest sword. That's the Buster sword again. You're just showing me the same swords again. Okay, I think we're good. Could check out Fort Northwatch, but honestly, I don't know if there's much else I could do on this year. Could try and do some more diplomacy, but I don't know if that's really possible. Oh, I guess if we lost some days, which again really sucks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we didn't auto train our diplomat, which is unfortunate. We got to auto train our diplomat and auto train our general. It's going to cost us a little bit, but it's worth it, I think. View current troop count. Peasants 50 battle score each. Soldiers 100 battle score each. Goblin berserkers are 100 battle score each. Wow, we actually have a pretty good battle score. Total strength of all units. We have a pretty good battle score. I didn't know this. Maybe, change troop wages. Night wages currently. You look at the current troop wages, you can increase or decrease them. You can set soldier wages between 1 and 5. Higher wages increases your men's loyalty and can draw in more to fight for you. Okay, let's increase them to 2. 60 gold. So it'll cost me an extra 60 gold. And let's increase the knight's wages to 4. Costing you 0 gold per year at the moment. Can we auto train the steward? What do you do? Well, anyone you don't speak to in the throne room at the end of the year, I deal with on your behalf. You know what? You're fired. I knew I shouldn't have imprisoned that farmer. Damn it. Well, you shouldn't have told me what you do, actually. That's the real problem, because I pretty much see everyone in the throne room myself. So you're just costing me money. We could hire a mercenary company. Old cavalry. I want a slightly cheaper one. Boundless Day Shadow. Hire for 1 attack. Assess them. They have a battle score of 68. Yeah, I'm gonna hire them for 1 attack. We'll launch a single attack for you. These are the factions we can attack. Who will it be? I want to attack that mine. Doesn't look like we can, though. I want to reconsider. It sucks that we can't select the mine. Let's revisit that mine. How about that? I almost ended the year there. Western lands. Monfort mine. Attack the mine. Send everyone but my peasants. Send half my troops. Send all of my troops. Skirmishing them will cut their numbers down without so much risk. Good plan, my baron. The skirmish was a success. Your men bask in glory. We lost some goblin berserkers, that's totally fine. And we gained a mine. With the foreign mine guards dead, the Harlaw Mining Company workers are free. They thank you and bring you an offering. 150 gold? Wow, worthless. Miners bowed to you and then return to mining. I don't want to attack the mining company. What do you mean, offer to buy the mine? I just freed you. Demand tribute. Oh, okay, cool. The master of the mine arrives to greet you and hears your request. He agrees that from now on you shall receive tribute from the mine as he does not want to cross a baron, but he doesn't seem happy about the request. Speak to the master of the mine. Bows to you. Ask about Monfort mine. Been ours for quite some time. Good mine. Lots of ore inside. Wouldn't swap it for any other mine around here, that's for sure. Mining company. We formed out some independent mining groups and then hired lots of locals. It's a good operation and we all get paid well. Ask about the West. Is our home. I won't ignorantly claim it's the best place as I haven't been north, east, or south. I will say, however, that the West, or at least where I have been, is a very, very nice region. Ask about the ore. Mine contains a total of 24,000, basically 25,000 ore. Well, I think it's kind of shitty that we didn't gain the mine by freeing it. I think we should have at least gained a tribute from the 150 gold. I threw like at least 150 gold of goblins at that mine. Like damn. Can we hire some more? Speaking of goblins, let's hire some more goblin berserkers. They were good. We can hire some bandits. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish I could be more specific about who I throw at a attack, because then I would specify bandits first, then knights, or then peasants, I guess. But let's hire some peasants because they get trained into soldiers. You can afford 182 of them. You currently have 45 peasants. We'll buy 50. And that'll be it for the year and this episode. I'm not going to attack anyone. I already did some attacking. We gained quite something, you know, that was pretty good. Let's see. 1,400 from taxes, 140 in tributes from Merwin the Goblin Slaver, which is nice. Peasants earn you 90. Trade caravans from the Holy Tropical Toucans folk. Wow, so they only earned me 120, but Max Domain earned me close to, that's 500. 32 soldiers from your 5 lands. A lone goblin joined you from the Goblin Hut. Very nice. We paid a bunch of wages. General training has increased Goran Pikener's skill to 4. By 4, sorry. Your Estock Company Goblin Jewelry venture has been unsuccessful. Damn. The militia recruits 49 new peasants. Sir Mathar the Warg Slayer defeated Tiberian. Yeah. So we gained 2,000 gold. Pretty good. And that'll do it, I guess, for the 4th year again. Sorry this series has been so mismatched. I don't know what happened there. I swear I saved. But I guess I didn't. Maybe I have to save every time. Save game. YouTube. I don't know. I kind of wish the game would autosave every time I ended a year. But you can't have everything. Exit this. So, that'll do it for Warsim for now. If you're enjoying the series, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.